Okay, hey Nicole, I've got your work up right here. It looks like you submitted the process book for the group. Let me see. So we've got your sketches that you've put in there. So I just kind of want to address these really quick and really talk about deep dive immersion techniques as well as human-centered design. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go to week 5 presentation and jump down to the very bottom. The very first reference at the bottom is this IDEO.com work human-centered design toolkit. You want to download, that's a link to download the toolkit, but you definitely want to do that. It looks like this. It's the field guide to human-centered design. It's the idea design kit. So it's about 180 pages, but they're really, a lot of them are just short pages with little illustrations and contents and stuff. So there's not that much information. You'll get through it in an hour. It's really, really super important. One of the most important presentations in the class because it really delineates the difference between design and human-centered design. That main difference being that in design, we would approach this in just designing a kiosk, right? But in human-centered design, we have to take a look at the deeper inherent issue. And the deeper inherent issue indicates that, we're looking at the problems associated with new car buying process in this country, and that problem is that it's so stressful dealing with high pressure salespeople, with dealerships that just want to sell you product and don't really care about your personal interests. All they want is for you to spend as much money as possible. So there's nothing really that's in the customer's best interest. So we kind of want to address that. So how do we do that? We eliminate the middleman. We eliminate the salesperson. We go for this interface where we can go ahead and configure our own automobile. All right, then we can take a look at it. But let's not stop there. Let's take it a step further. Let's add some features. So one of your teammates talked about a driving simulator, virtual reality, or actually a physical driving simulator, where you're done with configuring your car, and that information is sent right to a driving simulator where you can simulate the road conditions, the package that you've configured, all of the features, the transmission, the tires, etc. But not only that, you can be able to reconfigure, reset the driving simulator to include what your vehicle will drive like in 10 years at 150,000 miles on it. What will it drive like in different road conditions? And then you can add questionnaires like your height and weight, your driving habits, just to make sure that the vehicle is the right choice for you. All sorts of different questionnaires, like based on your driving habits, what would be the best features for this car and what don't you need? Okay, so we really can see that by designing a deep dive immersion technique into the vehicle configurator, we're answering bigger problems like addressing our real needs in buying a car instead of being, suggested to buy every single feature there possibly is. And again, that is the dealers and the salesperson's best interest, is to sell you the most expensive car they can. They don't care about what you need and what you want. They just want your money, right? So by creating this interface and this configurator along with a simulator, you can feasibly do everything. You can add calculators to determine your resale value in 10 years, and just really think about this. Add as many features as you can. Talk to as many people as you possibly can. Get their take and their ideas on what would be a good feature to add to a kiosk configurator / driving simulator experience. Okay, and that's what deep dive is all about. It's about getting as many ideas as you can, compiling them, taking all ideas into consideration, removing those that don't work, and then really, really enhancing what you're left over with, as a way to solve a larger human-centered issue as opposed to designing products or services. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, great job. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thanks, Nicole.